Okay, you guys can say hi to YouTube now. Hi, YouTube. Let me know how's the sound. Are we good still? Again, I messed up League with Friends last night, so I don't want to mess this up. Emulator, you scare me when you come in like that. What is up? That's true. YouTube, if you're seeing this, you should say hi to Twitch chat. You should say hi to Twitch. In the comments below, say hi to Twitch. They deserve it, because they always say hi and bye to you. Okay, maybe Tompy doesn't, but... because Tompy's rude to you sometimes. It's a rose! Oh my god, I see it now! I'm so sorry, Emulator. I see the rose now! Oh, that's cute, actually. Okay. How you been, Emulator? Let's get into this. Let's load my game. Oh my god, look at YouTube. For any... if you guys didn't realize how long ago, it is December 9th today. This is September. All voices, if you are watching this, if you're watching part 2 after part 1, all voices will be different, just for the record. I really should show myself how to say hi and get told off. You did it once, and then I haven't been able to trust you since. Things 80s baby, remember. I'm so sorry. I've been really good, Emulator. Hisashi Buddy, by the way. It's been a long time, sweetie. Okay. I do not remember exactly where we've left off. I do remember the really nice, like, blushy, full picture, but other than that, I have no idea. Let me know if the sound is okay, guys. The next morning, I stopped by the library before continuing my lab work and found the place quite noisy. Tessa seemed to be organizing things in the library, and several researchers were helping. This is Tessa. I love Tessa. She's super sweet. We stan Tessa, BFF, honestly. Please take this to the back section as soon as possible. I can't let him see this mess here. Is everything okay, Tessa? Oh, Anna! Anna? I think I said Anna. Why did I say Anna like I'm fucking frozen? Anna. Yeah, I want to say Anna. Watch. Past Reaper probably said Anna. I'm saying Anna now. I'm changing it. Oh, Anna. We're quite busy here right now. I want to get everything in order in case Lord Gavin decides to inspect the library. I don't want him to have any reason to complain if he decides to come here after talking to Master Albion. That's right. The researching sectors are funded by these lords, and the lords don't want them sharing information, so the research is taking longer than it really should be because none of the research groups can collaborate and share what they found. Everyone, it's instead of like everyone working on the same like staircase in a sense and being like, hey, this can help the people up on the 60th floor pass it up. It's more like there's 10 staircases and everyone is on step 5 when we could be on 60th. Is he already here? Yes, I was surprised to see him so early. He's in the office with Master Albion now. I'd like to help, but I need to get the medicines for the field unit ready as soon as possible. Field unit is the other route we could have chosen. Don't worry, we'll take care of things here. You can focus on your work. I wish good luck to Tessa and headed to the lab. As I passed the hallway where Master Albion's office was located, I couldn't help but look in that direction. And I was surprised when I saw Archie perched on the doorknob! We love Archie! Archie, what are you doing? Lord Gavin is here. I remembered his voice! I don't know why I gave him this voice, but I love it. He's talking to Master Albion now. He was clearly trying to overhear their conversation. I couldn't resist and joined him to hear what was going on. I didn't expect your visit so soon, Lord Gavin. I decided to come here in person to check on the work you're doing. Considering you didn't show much progress in the last few weeks. My sincere apologies. We are overwhelmed with... I don't want to hear your apologies. I'm not satisfied with the results you're showing me, Albion. Did you know that the research center in the capital is working on a serum that can delay the effects of the disease? No, we didn't, dumbass, because you don't let us talk to anyone else. That's great news. That's terrible news. That's the kind of thing I hoped you would be able to do. The cure, or anything that helps fight this disease, should come from here. From my center. I invest my resources here so you can give me something useful. I want effective meds leaving the center with my name engraved on every flask, so everyone knows who saved them. Really got your priorities in order, don't you, Gavin, buddy? This game gives me I have a few choice words for you, sir. Game, just give me the chance. Game, just give me the option and I will. Is it so hard to do that? I understand, my lord, but these things take time. And we are overwhelmed with our tasks with the production of supplies for the field unit. Perhaps if we reduce some... Oh, that damn field unit. From the beginning, I thought it would be a problem to collaborate with them. I'll see what I can do about it. The problem, my lord, is that... Oh, speaking of problem, there's something that has been bothering me. The sudden progress at the capital center worries me. Do you think they came up with the formula for the serum by themselves, or could someone be sharing their research with them? If they are, good for fucking them. The master in charge of the capital center is incredibly competent. I'm not surprised they're getting good results. I have my doubts. You need to keep an eye on these researchers, Albion. I won't be happy if I find out that someone is sharing my center's research that was paid with my money. I don't think they would. You are too naive. I want to make it clear how disappointed I am. I expected so much more from you, Albion. The Academy has made the best recommendations about you. A prodigy, they said. A genius of alchemy. An extremely competent researcher. I'm just seeing a failure in front of me. Yo, chat! We're about to throw fucking hands! Again, you need to go watch part 1 because Albion was putting in so much work. Gavin, I just want to talk. I just want to talk. He's a complete douche. Emulator, be safe going home. My bad. I won't let you down, my lord, but I don't think we'll be able to make any significant progress if we don't change a few things around here. The researchers are tired and overwhelmed with all the tasks we have. We need to review our protocols and schedules so they can work more productively. Are you telling me they can't handle the job? Sacrifices must be made to find the cure. Okay, then sacrifice your fucking ego and let us talk to each other! If they can't take it, send them away and bring in some new and more dedicated researchers. And I want to make it very clear that this applies for you, too. Don't let me down, Albion. I want to see progress. We heard Lord Gavin's footsteps coming towards the door and walked away quickly, but he didn't even look at us as he passed. Master Albion was sitting at his desk when Archie and I entered the office. I'm gonna scoot up a little bit. For how long have you been out there listening to the conversation? Long enough to want to punch him in the face. Me, Archie, same page! Let's go, Archie! Archie. He can't talk to you like that. Everyone here is working really hard. Apparently, it's not enough. Not enough? And what else does he expect you to do? Have you been looking in the mirror lately? You look terrible. You spend days without sleeping and eating properly to take care of all the work that needs to be done, and still you have to listen to this Lord talking nonsense. But he's right when he says we're not making progress. Maybe we need to dedicate a little more. I agree with Archie. So the one thing about this game is I don't know what option. Wait, did it give me a sign last time? I don't remember. I don't know if it gave me a sign or not. But yo, sometimes we risk the romance to agree with the bird, cause the bird is right. Someone clip that for me, please. I agree with Archie. Everyone here has been doing their best. If there's anything holding us back, it's these absurd bureaucracies that take up a lot of our time. And that stupid Lord didn't even let you say anything. I'm serious, Master. Someday I'm going to lose my temper and peck all his face. Master Albion just sighed wearily at our comments. Did you guys come here just to spy, or do you have something important to say? I need to get back to work now. I came to deliver a message. Don't tell me it's from who I'm thinking it is. What the hell? Master, the field unit is going through a very difficult situation. They're not doing well. We are not doing well, Archie. Everyone is exhausted. We're drowning in a pointless bureaucracy created by a foolish lord, and we haven't been able to make progress in our research. He took the message from Archie and was clearly annoyed when he finished reading it. Callian keeps insisting we send the supplies. What's his problem? I told him that we had problems, that it would take a while to produce all these medicines again. With the last shipment we sent, plus what he gets from the other centers, he shouldn't be asking for more so soon. What exactly is going on there? I'll have to talk to Callian about it. We can't keep producing what they need so often. Anna, when do you think you can finish the meds? I believe I can finish everything today. They'll be ready to ship tomorrow morning. Great. Archie, please ask Tessa to come over here. I want to organize some things because I intend to deliver the next shipment of supplies myself. Are you planning to go to the field unit camp? I don't think Tessa will be able to go with you this time. I know. I don't want to burden her with more responsibilities. I'll find some other researcher to come with me. I'm here, hi. Thank you, Tumpy. Thank you for putting in the VOD in the chat and clipping. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Look, this is why we agree with Archie. Guys, Archie's our wingman. Literally. That was... I couldn't. It was right there. I couldn't. Romance for this game, the bird. No, that's a whole other game. It's something hot Tori boyfriend. I don't know. I just really like doing Archie's voice too, to be honest. Anna can go with you. What? Blushies! Blushies! Yeah! Blushies, blushy, blushies, blushy, blushies. Why Anna? She's working on the meds. We'll be free as soon as she's done. If she goes, Tessa won't have to mess with any other researcher's schedule. Night, Dawn. Thanks for hanging out with us for so long. Sleep well. Maybe see you tomorrow? I looked at him a little surprised. I wasn't prepared for this. Master Albion was silent and wasn't looking at me, but I could have sworn I saw a light blush on his face. I believe this is the best solution. What do you think, Anna? It's okay for me, I guess. Then it's decided. I'll let Tessa know. Archie left the office, and I noticed that Master Albion got a little uncomfortable when he realized we were alone. Could that be because of what happened last night? Yeah, like the whole like cute thing that happened literally last night. So only the emotions still very much. Yes. Yeah, I forgot how much I actually really enjoyed this game. Again, the voices just came really naturally when I was playing it the first time too. And the characters just really nice. Yeah, I love everyone so far. Sorry about that. You don't have to go if you don't want to. It's okay. Like Archie said, I don't have any other tasks after I'm done with the meds. He seemed a bit reluctant with the idea of me accompanying him. Would you rather go alone? Does my presence bother? I feel like that one's the better option, right? Would you rather go? No, I think does my presence bother you? Does it? Yeah, that's the reaction I wanted. Yes. No, that's not it. You don't bother me. I mean, you're welcome to join me if that's not a problem for you. Anyway, the camp isn't far from here. It's only a few hours away. I need to go there and see what's going on. We can't keep producing this amount of supplies every week. Please make sure you'll have everything done by tomorrow. I'll organize what we need for the trip. He left the office in a hurry, and I was a little confused by the way he was acting. The trip to the field Unity camp took me by surprise. I really didn't expect to do something like this. But I need to focus and make sure the meds would be ready by tomorrow. I think one of my only criticisms of the game is that I don't know if there was a beta reader or just someone to like check the grammar on some of these lines, check the spelling, things like that. But other than that, I just remember having a really good time with this game. I rushed to the lab to continue my work. It was a little weird working alone. I think I got used to Master Albion's presence there. It was pretty quiet. Actually, not so quiet. From time to time, I could hear Tessa's voice coming from the hallway and the other lab rooms. Don't you dare go out there and leave all those materials lying around. The least you can do is to organize your workbench after you're done. I think Tessa decided to take action on the little problem she always ended up having to solve. She really started to set limits on how much help she could offer. That was the thing. Tessa was like, you can't do something, I'll put it on my list. You can't do something, I'll put it on my list. So our thing with her was like, you need to delegate. Like, these are all fucking adults. You need to tell them to get their shit together. So, we love to see the growth of a queen. After a few minutes, she came to talk to me. Hi, Anna. Master Albion told me about the conversation he had with Lord Galvin in the travel to the field Unity. Is it okay for you to do this? That was quite unexpected, but I don't mind going there. It'll be a smooth trip, and it's important for a researcher to go so we can get information with the team that is with the field unit. Do you mean the ones who send us the samples collected from the infected? Exactly. They don't report as often anymore. So it's nice to be able to talk to them and see what's going on there. She stopped talking suddenly and stared down the hall that led to the other lab rooms. I can't believe it! Someone took the trash out of the lab and left it in the hallway! What's the problem with these people? She stopped for a moment and took a deep breath. I think I'm the problem. I spend so much time taking care of everything, and now it's hard to make them realize they need to be responsible for their own mess. I think you're right to put some limits. Everyone needs to take care of their own things and help with the organization. Since I got here, I see you taking care of everything and getting overwhelmed because of it. I wanted to do as much as possible to help. I know how important the research work is, so I started to take care of these small chores for them. I thought that this way they would have more time to focus on what really matters. But in the end, I just spoiled them and exhausted myself. If I don't change my attitude about it, things will just stay the way they are. I tried to help, but I ended up creating a problem. Then, I'm sorry, but you're going to hear me screaming around until I turn these people into responsible adults again. Let me know if you need anything for your trip. I'll try to find the rascal who left that garbage in the hallway. She left the lab, and I couldn't help but smile and admire her for trying to change things. I kept thinking about all the problems we have here and the conversation I overheard between Master Albion and Lord Gavin. It was still sad to think that our work here depended so much on Lord Gavin's resources. The truth is that I was expecting something different when I decided to join the research centers. I was hoping to find a place where researchers could collaborate and focus on solving the crisis we were experiencing. But instead, I found a place with overwhelmed people drowning in pointless bureaucracy to please a stupid lord. Stupid lord that's more concerned with his own status than to actually help people. He's not putting his money here for the good of others. He just wants the glory of being the one who discovered the cure and the political benefits it will bring him. I felt quite frustrated thinking about the situation. It was hard to believe that things could change. I started to wonder if it was worth staying here. How much help could I offer to discover the cure if I'm always having to take care of other jobs? I'm not sure if my presence here makes any difference. I think I'm wasting my time here. I hope someone solves all these problems soon. Thinking that way won't help at all. I wonder if they'll give you a choice to, like, change routes in the middle, because we're going to the field unit, which is the other romance. Okay, let's be... Okay, thinking that way is not going to help at all. We've already helped Tessa change. We've already helped Albion get some kind of sleep. Maybe we're the person who does this. Doesn't matter for how long I stay here analyzing all these problems. The situation is complicated, and many things are out of my control. I started to think about Tessa and the way she was trying to fix things in her own way. Instead of complaining and waiting for things to change, she decided to change her own attitudes first. I kept thinking about it all day. It was already night when I finished packing the meds for the field unit. I went straight to my room to organize my things and get ready for the trip tomorrow. But I couldn't sleep well. My brain was buzzing with everything that happened during the day and with all my thoughts and doubts. I woke up feeling quite tired the next day, but apparently I wasn't the only one who had a bad night. Oh my god, the dark circles are back! We got rid of those and now they're back! You didn't sleep, sir. Do we have all the packs ready? Yes, Master. Everything is ready. Are you sure you're okay to travel? Yes, don't worry. I'm used to some sleepless nights. I'll be fine. Have a safe trip. We'll take care of everything here. Thank you, Tessa. We'll be back soon. And so we left. We arrived at the Field Unity campsite in a few hours. They were settled in a wide area. I could see tall tents everywhere and soldiers patrolling the surrounding areas. Some of them came to help us unload the medicines as soon as they saw us. I was feeling quite tired from the bad night's sleep and almost dropped one of the boxes. Anna, Is everything okay? Are you hurt? No, I'm fine. Thank you. I'm okay. I just tripped. Sorry. If you're not feeling well, you can get some rest. There are plenty of soldiers here to help. It's funny to hear him saying that to me, because he didn't look very good either. Stop and rest. Keep working and carry everything. Help carry the small boxes. Why would I keep working and carry everything? Like, I'll still help. I'm not gonna sit around as I watch everyone else do it. I'll carry the small stuff. I decided to keep helping, but I chose the smaller and lighter boxes to avoid accidents. Within a few minutes, several other people showed up to help. Everyone seemed quite happy to receive those medicines. I noticed that Master Albion was watching me the whole time. You don't need to worry. I'm carrying only the small boxes. I promise I won't drop anything. You don't have to stare at me like that. I'm sorry. Blushes again! Yeah! Guys, this is why, I'll be honest, I just do Frisky Flirty Friday for the blushies. I don't know why you guys are here. I'm just here for the blushies and the occasional kisses. Just saying. I was just worried you could hurt yourself. Oh. They did the sprites for this. Oh, they're so nice too. Calling Geon's take a cold shower. I can't believe you remembered that. I do though. I mean, have you look at Albion. Look at him. That man is fine. Oh, you're here for me before my drinking session? Oh, I see. That's so sweet. No, you're talking to, right? I know. I know, Tumpy. I give you a little heart, too. While everyone was working, a tall man in a dark uniform approached to speak with Master Albion. Yeah, okay, don't get me wrong. Also attractive. But when you give me, for me, when you give me scholarly versus, you know, like fighter, I'm always gonna lean a little bit to like the scholarly book guy. Well, person, I should say. Actually, no. I'm kind of reverse. If you give me a scholarly dude, I'm more tempted to lean that way. But if you give me a fighter, like Vi from Arcane, whew, I'm on that side. Maybe I just like breaking like stereotypes. Yeah, that's it. Oh my god, I gotta find a voice for him. Fuck! I barely get Albion's voice. You finally arrived. It's been days since I asked for more supplies. I told you we needed more time to make the medicines. It's impossible to produce the amount of supplies you asked for in such a short time. Aw, poor thing. It must be really hard for you to spend the whole day in a safe and warm room preparing these medicines for us. What the hell, Kalian? Kalian? What the hell, Kalian? Is it really that hard to have a proper conversation? Master Kalian seemed to be really angry, but he took a deep breath to calm down before continuing to talk. All right, let's have a proper conversation then. But only because you look awful. It seems like you're gonna pass out any moment. Did you bring everything I asked for? Yes, it's all there. You can check it out. Good. That should be enough for 1 more week. 1 more week? You asked enough to last you a month. Actually, I kind of doubt it'll last a whole week. Do you think this is a joke? I need to relocate people and delay our entire schedule to produce all this. Do you really want to know if I think this is a joke? Come with me. I'll show you what I think that is a joke. Master Albion was clearly annoyed, but decided to go with him, and I followed. We went towards one of the tents. I think it was the biggest they had there. I'm so sorry. I can't do guy voices when they're like in a similar age, so I'm just gonna like try to do as much like attitude with Callian as I can. That's all I can really do. As soon as I entered, I was shocked by the scene I saw there. Apparently they were using that tent as a makeshift hospital. If you're using the biggest tent as a hospital, that's not a good sign. Every corner was filled with beds occupied by unconscious or injured patients. Doctors and nurses ran everywhere, but they couldn't take care of everyone. What happened to these people? What happened? Do you know what is the job of the field unit? You protect the perimeter so that the infected who got violent can't reach the cities. Exactly. Everyone you see here are men and women who spent the last few months protecting this place and keeping you safe. It wasn't really a hard task in the beginning. The infected who turned violent were not so dangerous. We didn't have much trouble dealing with them. Imagine our surprise when we realized they started to get worse as the time passed. They get stronger and more aggressive with time. Soldiers on patrol have been attacked quite often by groups of infected. The amount of injured soldiers we have every day increases and our supplies run out faster. Like, I didn't think they were just like, you know, screwing around and like dropping the meds and stuff. Like, we knew something was going on, but we don't have enough soldiers or doctors to deal with the situation as it is. Now, do you see that girl over there with the large cut on her leg? I'll have to tell her that she's going to spend all night in pain because we're out of painkillers. And that guy over there, the one with the wound on his arm? That wound is probably going to get infected and he might lose his arm. All because of Albion. The bastard didn't want to sit his ass on a chair and produce the medicine that could save him. Okay, okay, if that's how you're gonna do this, why the fuck aren't you hurt? I mean, if you're gonna say that Albion should do all the meds and make sure that everything is produced and you have enough, then I'm gonna blame you as the leader. Why aren't you hurt? Why aren't you out there? Why don't you have more scars? Why are they getting hurt instead of you? What are you doing? Like, I'm just, we gonna call up, you gonna go max one way, I'm just gonna go max the other. I'm romancing him. I don't know what to tell you. So tell me, which one of us is joking here? I couldn't even imagine the horror those people were going through. I was so shocked by the situation that I couldn't even move. Master Albion wasn't too different. It took a while for him to be able to speak. How long have you been like this? Things started to get worse last month. We started to find more infected than usual in this area. With all the supplies we sent, plus the shipments from the other centers, you shouldn't be going through so much trouble. The other centers stopped sending resources in the last month. We're their only shipments now. You know, had someone told us that, either Callian or, you know, if we were able to talk to the other centers, this could have been avoided. Just saying. Communication is key in literally every relationship. Romantic, platonic, whatever. They said they can't produce anymore because they're too busy working on the damn cure. Are we the only center sending supplies? Yeah, that's the only reason I didn't punch you in the face when you arrived.
That's hot, that's sexy, fucking do it!
Natsukusa! Oh look, it's a cute and normal Florida! I don't know, normal's... well... I think you confused. I don't think you're in the right stream if you're thinking I'm normal. Are you not Takusa? I feel like you've been taken over. Can you just click the not a robot button just so I can check? But not Takusa, thank you for the 20 months, my friend. How you been? Welcome to the stream. Here, let me polish your scythe. Polish, polish, polish. And there you go. Thank you, Natsukusa. How's your week been, sweetie? Apparently, nobody cares if we die here. But they will care when countless infected start to appear in the cities with no one to hold them. Why didn't you tell me anything? Did you at least inform the capital about what's going on? Of course I did. Do you think I'm an idiot? I sent several messages to the capital asking for reinforcements, but there's no response. You don't even have enough doctors to take care of all these people. The situation is not good. I'll do everything I can to help you today. We could talk more later, after we work things out here. Is there a place we can spend the night? I can find you a tent, but I guarantee it won't be comfortable. That's enough. Medicines we brought are already being unloaded, and I'll talk to the doctors and see what I can do to help there. Anna, you have first aid training, don't you? I was so shocked by the scene in the hospital that I didn't even realize he was talking to me. We have a lot of problems at the research center, but these people are literally risking their lives every day. None of the groups formed to help in the crisis are having success. I started to get so frustrated with everything that I wasn't paying attention to what was going on. Anna? Is everything okay? Yeah, sorry. I was just a little shocked by everything. You have experience with first aid, right? We're going to need your help here. Do you want me to take care of the injured soldiers? Yes. Can you do that? I don't think I can help. Sure, I can help. Yes, let's go! I only have experience with simple things, but I think I can treat those who have minor injuries. That's more than enough. Good evening, V! Bye, Icy! Thanks for hanging out with us! Enjoy your drink. Master Albion and I talked to the doctors and started to help with the patients. The medicines we brought were quickly distributed. I focused on helping with simple things like cleaning wounds and take care of bandages. Some had been hurt recently, others needed to tend to older injuries. I was surprised when I took care of a girl who had a bandage made of what looked like cloth taken from a sheet. They were really suffering from a lack of medicines and medical supplies to the point they had to improvise like that. It was sad to see that people who were risking their lives to keep us safe were going through so many hardships. I remembered that I had to talk to the research team that worked there. I didn't have to go to the lab to do this. Most of them were there at the hospital, helping the doctors in any way they could. The situation was so bad that even the researchers were splitting their time between lab work and caring for the injured soldiers. That's why they weren't submitting reports as often. I didn't blame them for that. It was impossible to see that situation and not try to help in some way. I lost track of time while I was taking care of the patients. When things started to get a little better at the hospital, I went out to get some fresh air and realized it was already dark outside. I love the sound ambiance too. Oh, so good. I couldn't help but think about everything I saw there. I was already worried about what's happening at the research center, and thinking about all the problems here made me feel so sad. Nothing was working as it's supposed to. Neither the senders nor the field unit were able to do what they needed. We have two groups created to solve the crisis, but they can't do it because of some absurd bureaucracy and the neglect of the superiors. What difference could my work do in this situation? I feel completely powerless. It feels like no matter how hard I try, nothing gets better. I spent some time thinking about everything that happened since I decided to join the research centers. About the decisions I made and how I acted in each situation. After a few minutes, a boy came to tell me that there was a tent set up so I could spend the night. Although I was quite tired, I knew I wouldn't be able to sleep. There's too many things on my mind right now. The situation was quite complicated at the research center, but our problems there were nothing compared to what they're facing here. I walked between the tents without a destination. Destine? Is Destine a word? Is that a word? I'm Googling. I've never seen that word before. I want to learn a new word. Yeah. I don't know how do you say it?
Destin.
Destin. Okay, it's not Destine. Destin. Intend or choose for a particular purpose or end. Destin. It's like destination. Destin. Got it. I walked between the tents without a destin in my mind, but soon I found another person also wandering around the place. I love it when this happens! Are you also having problems sleeping? I nodded and approached him. I had no idea things were so bad here. I'm feeling like an idiot right now, complaining about the constant messages Callian sent. You know what's worse? I can't help but think that these people need to stay here because we haven't been able to make any progress in finding a cure. Can't stop thinking that part of the responsibility for them to be here in this situation is mine. Lord Gavin wasn't wrong when he said I was a failure. You can't blame yourself for this. The responsibility to find a cure is not yours alone. In this moment, I remember Lord Gavin's words. The pressure he puts on Master Albion. Not because he was worried about people, but because he wanted the glory of being responsible for finding the cure. And I also remembered Callian talking about how the other centers stopped sending supplies because they wanted to dedicate themselves fully to research. There must be other lords putting pressure on these centers as well. All of this is happening because of those goddamn lords who don't even care about anything but themselves. Why don't they let us do our work in peace? Why don't they offer to help these people who are here protecting the cities? Well, you heard Lord Gavin, didn't you? He and the other lords don't care about anything that won't benefit them in some way. But we are in the middle of a crisis. This threatens the lives of all of us, and yet they can only think about how to take advantage of it. I spent some time thinking about this. The research centers were created with the main objective of finding a cure and ending this crisis once and for all. Some days I'm so busy with reports and paperwork that I forget what we're really doing here. As if my goal as master of that place is no longer to find a cure, but to do everything I can to please Lord Gavin. That sounds even more ridiculous now that I've said it out loud. But the thing is, we are so busy with other things that we lost our goal. And I didn't even do anything to stop it. I don't know if you could do anything to stop it. Lord Gavin would probably just send you away and put another master in the research center. Probably. But I can't let things continue like this. I need to find a way to solve this, so we can work on what really matters. But I don't know how. I've been thinking about this over and over in the last days. I wonder what could happen to change the situation, so that we could finally do our job properly. But I don't believe the lords will ever change the way they think. Then I remember Tessa. Tessa? Yes. She realized that some of her actions were doing more harm to herself than actually helping someone else, so she decided to change that. Tessa didn't wait for some big change to happen and make her life easier. She focused on the things she could control, her own actions. And when I think about it, I realize that's why I feel so frustrated with everything. I'm always waiting for something miraculous to happen and solve all my problems instead of focusing on the small things I can do. Why do I feel like she's talking to me? Damn it! No problem, Andrea. Have a good day at work. Thanks for hanging out. These small things may not solve all our problems right away, but it's a start. I think you're right. My way of doing things and trying to find a solution to problems is always the same. I keep repeating the same thing every day, hoping that eventually things will get better. That's called insanity! None of this has worked so far. Maybe it's time to try something different. But I'm not sure exactly what to do, or what I could do. Stop trying to solve everything by yourself. You could start trusting others. We've had this conversation, buddy. At the very least, trust me. Come on. The center is full of capable researchers. Everyone's giving their best. I'm sure they'll help. You don't have to overload yourself with work. You can share the responsibilities with us. I promise I'll try. And you can also let us know if you're worried about something. We'll help. You can listen to our opinions and ideas on how to deal with the problems. It's good to hear what others think. Unless you're Twitch chat. And sometimes YouTube. Because y'all say questionable things sometimes. And I'm just... just sometimes. I'm just like the whole normal thing earlier. It's a little off. I kid. I joke. Kidding. Listening to different ideas gives us new perspectives on how to approach problems. All right. Do you have any ideas to share now? Don't ask questions like that to me. I'm gonna just do I mean, Albion, I just need you to the please read the welcome sign. Just the welcome sign for you, buddy. Live in the gutter, okay? Aw, man, you gotta be... Ow, Anna, why are you being, like, really tight late? No! We could have asked for a kiss or something, damn it! My idea is that we should try to get some sleep, because we won't be able to think about anything being tired. I'm still very angry for thinking about of Lord Gavin. All I want to do is punch him in the face. Me and Anna, same thinking process. Thought process, wow. So I won't be able to offer very productive ideas at the moment. He tried to hide a laugh and look serious, but didn't have much success. Very well. I think I'll accept your idea and try to get some rest. I'll do the same. I don't think we would have such a busy day here. Good night, Master. I turned around and started walking towards my tent, but he called me after I took a few steps. Anna, thank you. I think I like the new perspectives you offer me. I can offer you so many other things too. Just saying. Sorry, moving on. I smiled and kept walking. Good thing it was dark and he couldn't see my face blushing. Don't tell me to take a cold shower. I don't need a cold shower. I don't know what you're talking about, chat. I don't know what you're talking about, Tomby. We woke up early the next day to make the trip back. Master Callian was there to see us leave. Thank you for everything you've done. Your help at the hospital is very welcome. I don't know if it actually helped. I'll probably continue to face the same problems today. I'll see what I can do to help with the medicines and supplies you need. We're definitely going to keep producing and shipping as much as we can, but I want to get in touch with the other centers to see what they can do. The capital must do something about this too. You need more soldiers and more doctors here. I hope you have better luck talking to them than I did. Anyway, it's good to see that you're looking better today. You two look better, actually. Did you have a pleasant night? What are you talking about? I saw you two talking last night. I just don't know how it ended. Yo! Cal, you and me. Yeah, let's go, buddy. Ship it too. Fuck yeah! Blushies! Blushies! We're on the plushies! You shouldn't be listening to other people's conversation. Okay, okay. Have a safe journey back. You know how I said I had the perfect GIF for it? Well, I'm sending to you in Discord for after the stream. Please. I wanna see it. Yes, please. We tried our best to ignore Master Callion's awkward comment and head back to the research center. Like last time, the trip was quick and it only took us a few hours to get back. Tessa came to greet us as soon as we arrived at the research center. I'm glad you're back safely. How was the trip? Sorry, Tessa. I need to take care of some urgent things. Anna will explain everything to you. Did you have any problems? Master Albion rushed to his office and I told Tessa everything that happened during our trip. This is horrible! I always knew their job was difficult, but it's terrible to know that they're going through so many hardships. We have to do something. I agree. Do you think the other centers... Do you think the other centers will help if Master Albion asks? I hope so, but I'm not sure how they're going to react to that. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Anna! Oh, I'm so glad you're back. Where's Master Albion? He's in the office now. I need to talk to him immediately. Lord Gavin is coming. What? But he didn't send any message, did he? He didn't send us anything. But I just saw his carriage approaching. I don't know what would happen if he knew that Master Albion spent a day at the field unit. It's a good thing that you guys made it back in time. Archie hurried to the office to warn Master Albion and Tessa was looking... Excuse me. Archie hurried to the office to warn Master Albion, and Tessa was looking really worried. A surprise visit can't be a good thing. Why do you think he decided to come just now? I have no idea. But let's find out. I love this new Tessa. Also, on a scale from 1 to 10, 10 being the best, how good is my fucking Archie voice? Like, that's a good voice. I don't care what y'all say. It's funny. I like it. It's fun. Scale from 1 to 10. Lord Gavin arrived within a few minutes and went straight to the office. We both followed him and stood at the door to hear the conversation. I mean, I don't care because I'm going to continue it, but I am curious. Curiosity, not caring. Ash Rain, thank you very much. 10 in the chat, thank you. Welcome to the stream, by the way. How are ya? What brings you over to our end of the Twitchiverse? Also, if you just want to go back to lurking or anything, you're totally cool to do that too. Hope you have a good day. My dear Albion, I have great news. We're finally going to be able to make progress. I managed to solve the problem with the field unit that you knew nothing about? Sir? Sir! This mofo right here, y'all. You don't have to worry about them anymore. From now on, we can use all our time to dedicate to the research. What? Oh, how foolish we were. That's why we're so far behind the other centers. They stopped sending supplies to the field unit in the last month and have been dedicating themselves exclusively to research. While we were here wasting our time. But that's enough. Let's recover all the lost time. I'm gonna hit this man. Let me punch him. Game, let me punch him, please. Look at his face. It's so punchable. It's so punchable. But Lord Gavin, who will provide the resources for the field unit? They're not our problem anymore. It's absurd that we have to waste our time with things like that. They need the supplies. If we stop sending, they'll be in serious trouble. Like I said, it's not our problem. But what? I don't understand your attitude. Didn't you want more time for your research? Now you have. Lord Gavin, someone needs What the hell got into you to worry about them now? I'll repeat it one more time for you to understand. The field unit is no longer our problem. It is our problem. It's everyone's problem. If the field unit falls, there will be nothing between us and a horde of infected. What do you plan to do when there's no one to protect the cities? They need these supplies. Someone has to provide it. That's enough. The capital created the field unit. Let them take care of it. All this time, my resources have been wasted on these supplies. I don't want anyone here working on it. You needed more time to show me progress, and I solved that problem for you. Now, I think you'd better start showing results. Otherwise, I'll find someone more capable to take your place. Good luck, buddy. Lord Gavin left the office furious. We entered right away, and Master Albion was standing in front of his desk. Master, what are we going to do? Ignore everything he said. Yes, baby, yes! Let the researchers know they can take a day off. I need some time to reorganize some things. And please gather the research that has been done over the last few days and bring it to me. Are you going to start working on this week's report? Ignore this week's report, too. I just need to know how our research is going and think about how we're going to conduct it from now on. Anna, sorry to ask this again, but could you keep working on the supplies for the field unit? I'm not sure if the other centers will be able to help, and I don't believe that what they have now will last long. I think we better start producing the next shipment as soon as possible. Of course. I'll get to work right away. I'm going to talk to the researchers and gather all the work they've done. Tessa and I rushed to our tasks, but I ended up stopping halfway to look at him again. I was quite impressed by this change in his attitude. Why are you looking at me like that? I'm proud of you. I think I like this rebellious side of yours. I kind of do. Ashrain, I've been good. It's Frisky Flirty Friday, TGIF too. Like, what's not to love? How have you been? Take a cold. I don't need. Why are you guys think I need to take a cold shower? Radio. Hi, by the way. You're at karaoke? We'll hopefully be home before you finish. Have fun. Yo, sing Mr. Brightside for me. If you have Mr. Brightside, I need you to sing Mr. Brightside, okay? That's my only request at karaoke. Please. It's a banger for karaoke. I don't know which one. I'm proud of you. I think I like this rebellious side of yours. I think, yeah, it's nice for someone to say they're proud of you, but for someone to, like, yeah, I like. Come on, like. Sing it on the next Discord session. I'll sing it with you, Radio. Let's go. I think I like this rebellious side of yours. I don't have a rebellious side. I'm just trying to work things out. I need to do something to change our situation. It's like you said. I better concentrate on what I can do than wait for Lord Gavin to change. His actions are beyond ridiculous. You saw the situation at the field unit. We can't leave them like that. I agree. I'll do everything I can to help. Is it okay for you to continue working with the supply production? If you'd rather help with the research, I can find someone else to take care of it. It's okay. I'm quite used to this job now. Besides, I saw how important these medicines are for them. I'll try to work as fast as I can, so they'll have the next shipment soon. Thank you. I'll continue to send messages to the other centers in the capital. They should be able to help in some way. Good luck with that. I know it's been like, we've been playing for about an hour, but I kind of want to keep playing. Like, I feel we're finally getting somewhere. Let's go for a little longer. I left the office willing to do my best with supply production. I went through the library on my way to the lab and noticed that the place was emptier than usual. I think Tessa had already told everyone the news, and most researchers seemed to be, already enjoying the day off. I couldn't help but feel optimistic about these changes Master Albion was trying to make. As soon as I arrived at the lab, I also felt more motivated with my work there. After seeing the situation at the field unit, I want to do everything I can to help them. I worked for several hours, and it was already dark when Master Albion arrived at the lab. Still working? Yes, I'm feeling quite motivated today. I want to take advantage of that. Perhaps I can finish the next shipment earlier than expected. Here, I made this for you. He put a mug of hot tea on the table and sat next to me holding another one. This is from part 1 where they also had tea together and it was great, you guys. Oh! No one's ever made... No, that's a lie. My best friend has made tea and coffee for me before. Anytime I want to say, like, nobody's done that for me, like, from a romantic person, I'm just like, you know who has done it for me? My best fucking friend. Because she's amazing and I love her. I'm gonna head off for the night. Don't forget to check the Discord after stream. I'm gonna, like, check it right now. Don't do that. I'll check it after the game. You might want to check something else too. What the fuck? No. What the fuck did you do? Whenever Tompy says stuff like this, I gotta check. I do hope that you have a good night, though, Tompy. Sleep well. I'll talk to you tomorrow, okay? What did you do, Tomp? What did you do, Tompster? This bitch. This bitch in my chat who's my mod. Why are you the way that you are? Kind and considerate and nice to me. Why aren't you this way? Thank you, Tompy. It's taking forever to load, so I don't know exactly how much it is, but thank you for the tip, you dork. That's for Violet. Or excuse me, Scarlet. You just want me to get Pokemon, I know. Tompy's buying me Pokemon Scarlet for Christmas, basically, you guys. Thank you, Tompy. Okay, so this is good. I'm glad that we continued because now we're gonna be on a sweet scene, hopefully. It's my first time making tea, so I'm not sure if it's good. Thank you. That was a nice surprise. I couldn't imagine him in the kitchen making tea. But as soon as I took the first sip, I couldn't contain my laughter. Did he put like salt in it instead of like sugar or something? I don't know. The tea was insanely sweet! Yay! What's wrong? Is it too bad? He drank from his own mug and almost choked. How did I manage to do such a horrible thing? You put too much honey. You said you liked it sweet. And I put the same amount in both mugs. I won't be able to drink this. It was funny to think that he, one of the great prodigies of alchemy, couldn't make a simple tea. But I was happy that he tried to make some tea. We're gonna drink it, guys. We're gonna keep drinking it. Ashrayan, are you a fan of Pokemon? Are you a fan of Pokemon? Are you a fan of dating sims? Otomes? What kind of games you like? We're gonna keep drinking this. Stop drinking it. It's too bad. What is the first tea you made for me? I don't want to waste it. He looked at me a little surprised, but then smiled in a way that made my heart stop for a second. I promise the next one I make won't be a disaster. Puppies, there's more! Yes! Ah! You know, I'm sure there are people out there who play Otomes and are like, yo, I go for those kisses, I go for those spicy scenes. Meanwhile, I'm just over here like, he said he'd make me more tea. It's the fucking little things. It's the fucking little things for me. You like BioWare games. A fan of your voiceovers. Oh, thank you. Yo, I'm playing Mass Effect 3 right now. Tomorrow, actually, we'll be playing Mass Effect 3. It's my first time. Well, I played Mass Effect 3 a little bit, then because of life stuff, I had to stop streaming, and so we restarted Mass Effect. So I'm still in the section that I know, but there will come a point that it's all new for me. So, yee. That's tomorrow, guys, that's tomorrow night, and I get to wear my Garrus shirt again. Ah, but you saying you're a fan of my voiceovers, that makes me really happy. It's really only this game that I feel very confident my voice is. It's really easy with Archie, to be fair. Can't wait to try it. You're sending messages to the other, there we go. You're sending messages to the other research centers this morning. Have you got any answers yet? Yes, but their situation's not very good either. They're facing the same problems as we are. But I got an interesting message from the Capital Center. I remember Lord Gavin mentioning that they were working on a serum that slows the effects of the disease, isn't that right? Yes. I thought they'd be doing great, considering they've already made so much progress, but the situation only got more complicated because of that. What do you mean? With the discovery of this serum, the Lord who funds the Capital Center had become even more crazy about keeping all the research data safe. They have so many protocols and bureaucracy to protect the data that they're barely making progress. They even downsized the team working on it, so that only researchers trusted by the Lord had access to the formulas. I can't believe it! When we finally discover something good, these lords still manage to stay in the way. This must be frustrating for them. Yes, they're not only frustrated, but also desperate about the situation. Having to keep all this as a secret and making incredibly slow progress when the serum could already be available to people is ridiculous. They're all tired of all of this and need help. So, they sent me the entire research, including the formulas they're testing. No! What? Oh. I guess it's not snitching. But damn, okay, we're literally giving the middle finger to all the lords. They did what? They shared everything they had. They need more researchers working on this to ensure the serum is stable and ready to be used as soon as possible. We've been in this crisis for so long, no matter who finds the cure, we just need something to put an end to all this. And if it depends on the lords, that will never happen. And what will happen if Lord Gavin finds out that you intend to help with their research? He won't be happy. But it doesn't matter. I've already decided to help anyway. I'm actually going to put all the researchers to work on this. I love this man so much, yes! But yes, I would be naive to believe that Lord Gavin wouldn't find out. He's going to know about it sooner or later, but until then I think we can make some good progress. I'll share the research and formulas with others, but I won't go into the details of how I had access to all this. And if they're smart, they won't ask too many questions either. If anything goes wrong, I'll take full responsibility. If Lord Gavin finds out, he will try to harm you in some way. The worst he can do is send me away and make sure I never get and make sure I never get any important jobs again. It wouldn't be that bad. At least I could go back to doing some lab work again. That is what I like to do. It would be the end of this boring career as the master of this place. He seemed determined to go through with his plan, but I couldn't help but worry. Are you sure you want to do this? I don't want anything bad to happen to you. Looking forward to you playing it. Thanks for the content. Of course, Asherain. Of course. Thank you for being here. I don't want anything bad to happen to you. I'll be fine. No need to worry. I'm willing to take the risk to make this work. I think I'm actually gonna call it here. Just because I found that my voice tends to kind of like start pittering out about an hour into me playing Otomes. So before it gets really, really bad, let's end it here. YouTube, actually Twitch chat, say bye to YouTube. YouTube, thanks for watching. Hope you liked it. Can you guys say about YouTube? I'll put some emotes in the chat. Give you some Reaper love, YouTube. Thanks for watching, YouTube. And with that, I hope you have a great day, night, wherever you are in the world. And I will see you next time. Bye, guys.